Welcome back, my cozy friends, and welcome in if you are new. Today, we will be working in the peaceful meadows on Goofy's cottagecore exterior and transition areas. I'm so excited to jump right in with all of you, as this will be the last autumn theme build that I will make for a while. I have also been neglecting Goofy, and he is one of my favorite original Disney characters, so I plan to spoil him today. I wanted Goofy's house to be in front of the pond because we know that he loves fishing. And next we will work on the pathing for this area. I chose the leaf path with border for the entrance, and then we will expand this path later. To get a feel for the area, I did want to start primarily with tree placement. I want this area to be somewhat enclosed, almost like a deep forest with autumn vibes, but we'll be working on tree placement and then we'll be adjusting things as we go. I wanted to add a farm core vibe with pumpkins, so I will be using fencing as a backdrop here, and I chose the white picket fence. Now we will put our focus into extending the path, adding blueberry bushes as they fit his aesthetic quite nicely, and also making some farm plots for the pumpkins. Because the transition area to the right side of the pond from my autumn core market in the center of the meadows is pretty small, we will be using the stone clusters for the path here. Or you could use single border paths if you like that better. I'm playing around with different underbrush elements such as the meadow grass and birch bushes, which really add a very pretty vibe to this area. Next, it's time to dig some holes and plant our pumpkins and water them and wait for them to grow. I wanted to add in some of the rock items. I really love the rocks from the Forest of Valor that have the cute little mushrooms on them. And those little mushrooms match Goofy's roof perfectly, so I definitely wanted to incorporate those in today's build. We'll be adding in, taking out, and adjusting different tree elements as we go, and I love the look of the fir trees. They're known as pine trees where I'm at, but I just love the look of those trees, and I grew up around them a lot too. And then, of course, we'll add in the red maple trees too to make this more of like an autumn vibe, and it looks really, really pretty with Goofy's house in the background. I thought it would be cute to add in some of the purple trees because we do have some purple mushrooms around his house. So I kind of kept them a little bit closer to his house just to give kind of like an enchanting vibe. And I end up really liking it because it does go with the stained glass door that Goofy has on his home. So now that we have the main elements of the primary build down, I did want to make a simple path for the exit to the plaza and Dazzle Beach. I'm choosing the natural path with border because I really like the look of the stone steps, and I feel like it matches that white and grayish staircase from the center of our plaza as well. Stepping stones are a really easy way to achieve that cottagecore aesthetic, and you're also saving on materials as well because you're not connecting the path fully, which saves on the amount of materials used. So we'll add in some more foresty elements and some trees and play around with that, but I am going to keep this area pretty simple. We will be adding flowers to it later. And I'm just running around here to make sure that I'll be able to mine. I like to keep my builds practical so that I can still, if I need to, acquire materials like mining, fishing, etc. I don't like blocking things off to where I can't get to a place. I'm adding in some underbrush items to maintain the consistency of the top of the pond so that the lower part of the pond that we're working on right now, which is a transition area, looks consistent with our theme. We never want to neglect our pond elements. When you add in these underbrush items, it can take the look of your pond to the next level. So we're going to add in cattails and reeds and lily pads to make this look really, really cute. it's time to start brainstorming some items to put into our build. When I initially started this build, I kind of am just winging it at this point and just putting down what I think would look cute. But I knew that I did want to eventually incorporate the old cart with the pumpkins and also the alchemist table because I think it's a really cute gardeny looking type of table, and then ultimately the picnic table I wanted to incorporate somewhere in this build. But otherwise we're just kind of going with whatever items really speak to us. I'm struggling here to add in the fishing trap, which is perfect for Goofy because we know he loves fishing and he has his own style. But we'll figure it out eventually. Now it's time to work on some of the decor that's going to be more towards the pumpkin patches. Now I'll be focusing on adding in some of the ferns because they elevate any area that you can imagine. They're probably one of my favorite items in the game. And then also we'll continue adding in more furniture decor as well. Next, we're going to drop our flowers, and I chose a combination of colors and different flowers. Feel free to choose whatever works best for you or whatever flowers you like. It's always very helpful to run through your build, and it gives you kind of like more of a in perspective eye sight, I guess, where you can catch what looks good, what doesn't, and then you can adjust your decor as you wish. And I'm just looking at my build through different angles to see if we need to make any adjustments to like trees or bushes, etc. now it's time to put the finishing touches of decor into our build. Okay, we are done with our build, so I'm gonna run through it during the day, at night, and during sunset in slow motion. Well, I mean normal motion, so you can kind of see what this looks like. This build feels so cute and cozy and very foresty, cottagecore, and autumn themed to me. What are your thoughts? Do you like this build? Are you going to do something similar? Have you done something similar? Let me know in the comments down below. I also appreciate any support that you can give my channel, liking this video, subscribing to my channel, commenting, and turning on notifications help my channel grow, and that also motivates me to make more content because I know that you all are enjoying it. Thank you so much for decorating with me today, and I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your day. Until next time, my friends.